Travel to See More is a channel to share the most beautiful parts of my country, as well as the stories of my journeys and around the world that needs to be told. Join me, Gideon, or Mr. G, or OMG, for stories in the Karoo, Kalahari, Namaqualand, Free State, and the mountains of the world. Have joy and remember, as Eva said, no guts, no glory. This is not only a story about the Karoo, it's more than that. Listen to the story. Look at the photos. It said something about the Karoo, the countryside, and the most beautiful part of South Africa. This is a story about a couple that were on their way to Cape Town. And just after Richmond, the road from Victoria West to Maritzburg, the guy turned left, say about a few hundred meters on that road. He turned left on a gravel road and he stopped next to the road and he told his wife, let's get a blanket and a bottle of wine and just have a glass of wine and have a look how the sun set. And as they were sitting like looking at the sun and making special memories, a farmer with his truck came past them and said, just wait here, I will be back right now. And off he went. After a while, the sun is getting darker and darker, and there two lights are coming. The truck is coming back. And when he stopped, he told his wife, I told you, here they are. And he get out with his wife, with another bottle of wine, with two glasses. And they sat down next to the bakkie, and they have a nice long chat. Afrikaans, we call it a kuier. And while they were sitting like that and drinking wine, the farmer said to the other guy, come to my house. Let's have a braai and enjoy it. They got into the car and the bakkie and they went off to the farmer's house. They had a nice braai. And the farmer said, listen, we had a few drinks and everything. You can't drive like that. Stay here for the evening. And the next morning early you can leave. So they agree on that. And he said, but the next morning early I want to leave at 5 o'clock. I said, no problem. If you leave, just close the door behind you. And they say bye to each other and off they went. And the morning, early in the morning, 4:30, he woke up, went to the bathroom, cleaned himself and packed their bags. And as they want to leave, he saw that there was somebody in the kitchen. He opened the kitchen and he realized it could maybe the farmer and his wife, just to say goodbye. And when they opened the door, they said, voila, here is some breakfast. And they had breakfast and they continued their visit. And after that, they got into their car and off they went. And they've got friendship for life. I don't want to tell you that all the farmers are like that. I don't want to tell you that you had to insist on something like that. But why don't we stop off the road, on a small road, sit next to the road, have a small picnic, have a glass of wine and look at the sun setting or the sun rising and make time for each other. Life is so short. Get into the Kalahari, get into the Karoo, into the Free State and enjoy life.